Hello students, good morning. We come back here. I'm Kanu. Now I am taking to one of the online classes in this periods. We know that this time is very crucial for us only for these epidemics. In this time, we face a lot of problems towards our educations, health, property, incomes, everything. But after that, we have to be continue our study in our lives. So that we just come in here. I hope you all are fit and has escaped from the coronavirus. So I'm just giving you one suggestion to you all: stay home and save life. Thank you. Now we just come back here to take our class. This is the class of social science text chapter of class 8. So you know, my dear all students, so in this class 8 we read 4 books. Just like that, history and other parts, geography and other parts, your civics and economics. So I choose the first period. The text is the economics period, economics chapters. So why I choose the text? Because you know, during these epidemic times, our people who face the lot of problem to behind the occupations and everything. But our central minister, Dr. Narendra Modi, as well as our state minister, who give us so many facilities, like they provide us rice, pulses, oil, sugar. They also provide us the health securities, insurance, open so many open so many hospitals, etc. So where and how they invest lots of the money only for the people of here? Who give that money? Now we are going to read on these chapters. You know, my dear all students, whenever a government invest any money, who give any facility towards the public welfare, that is known as the money of the tax, who paid by the peoples. Tax. First we have to know what is tax. Tax is a compulsory fee or financial charge levied by a government on an individual or an organization to raise revenue for the public welfare. It means you that whenever tax is compulsory for everyone, not for the rich people, not only for the poor people, not only for the women people, everyone, they must have to be paying the taxes to the government. And when we have to pay the taxes, when we buy something from our markets, when we purchase any clothes, food, goods, property, anything, we must have to be need to paying the taxes. So this is the compulsory fees and financial charge levied by the government on the people or an organization to only develop the public welfare in our societies. This is our India, and India is a democratic country. So people, they have all powers, and people have also the run the government, and people have also the doing all the public welfare to behind the societies. Just like our government collecting so many money, so many taxes from the people, and they doing the public welfare of the societies. It means when we buy, just like this is one of the marker. When we buy a marker, we must have to pay the taxes. This is what we must pay taxes. This is known as our pen. Pay taxes. It means anything that we buy from the market, we must have to pay the taxes. For the example, I just give you one other example is that here you see inclusive of all taxes. What do you know about this? It means whenever we buy anything, we must have to pay the taxes. That's maybe one piece of chalk, and that's maybe the one of the fridge, cooler, and one of the big bike and big car also. Okay. By the way, now we come here. The tax, that's divided into 2 kinds: direct tax and indirect tax. So first we are going to read about direct tax. What is direct tax? A tax that is collected by the government through the taxpayer directly is called as the direct tax. It means who give direct tax to the governments, just like the big businessmen, big industrialists, government officers, they are always paying the taxes directly to the government. So this is called as the direct tax. And in this direct tax also divided by the two kinds. One known as the income tax and one known as the wealth tax. Income tax, how much money that is income by the people and an organization, they must have to paying some taxes to the people. Just like that, one of the example, Mukesh Ambani, who is the rich person in our country. Why we know that Mukesh Ambani is the rich person in our country? Because from the all over the people, 130 crores people, Mukesh Ambani is only a person who paying maximum taxes to the government, so that our government gives security to the Mukesh Ambani. Just like that, my dears. So direct tax, it means income tax and wealth tax, that's paying by the people to the government only to doing the welfare of the societies. Just like before 1 or 2 months ago, our Narendra Modi who declared 20 lakh crores to the agriculture and all the normal people in our societies who can do all the work during these lockdown sessions. Just like that's 20 lakh crores, 5 lakh crores, 6 lakh crores, this large amount, you know how did it collected? The government collected this money through the people, small money, through small money. Just like that, when you buy this market, only government taking the 0.25 paisa of the tax. And you know, from 0.25 paisa, it multiply into 130 crores people, and that is equal to the crores of money. So this is known as the direct tax, that's collected by the income, just like big businessmen, industrialists, and government officers who give in the taxes. Wealth, whenever we buy any property, any lands, any house, and big property, at that time we give the taxes directly to the government. So that is called as also the direct tax. Now we just come towards our indirect tax. Any tax that is collected by the government from the people indirectly through the goods, services, any vehicles, etc. are called as the indirect tax. It means when we go to the markets and buy something just like the pen, pencil, marker, table, chair, so we have to giving the taxes through the shop holders, through the market holders, and the market holders who give the taxes to the government indirectly. So this is called the indirect tax. In which indirect tax always paying through the indirectly through the different goods and different services. In 2017, in the year of 2017, our central minister Narendra Modi, who starting one of the tax system that's called as the GST. You know, my dear all students, what is the meaning of the GST? GST means goods and service tax. Goods and service tax. It means every goods mean acha? No, goods mean all products. Service means any kind of that aeroplane, whenever we have to be transporting things, communication, then known as the service and the tax. Goods and service tax collected by the people indirectly from the government, and they use that money for the public welfares. So this GST does continue in 2017 in our India. So what is the GST? The main motto of GST is that one country, one tax. It means one country, one tax. Every people has the power to live equally. Just like only for the GST, we live equally here to paying the equal tax to the government. This is the method of the GST. So my dear students, this is the small chapters, but this is major for us to know about our public welfares, about the financial benefit of the government. Just like also that only for this tax from the people, this tax from the people, our central government, state government, and every government who also gives salary to the teacher, doctor, MLA, MP, and all the government officers in our society who always service to us. So that this tax, this three-letter word, is most important for our lives and our societies. Because only for this tax we got everything in our societies. Like that, if someone has no any home, so our government also giving the home. If someone has in some area has no any road, so road facility also given by the government. Everything is paying only through the taxes. I'm just giving one of the small examples. Now the rate of petrol is 82 rupees. Okay, but that's not the actual amount of the petrol. Actual amount of petrol is 35 to 40 rupees, but except that 42 rupees is known as the taxes that's paying by the board of the taking by the board of the central government as well as the state government. Okay, so this is the taxes for collecting by the people. Now I'm giving you one of the small examples. So understand this about the taxes. Now smaller one points. Okay. Now I'm giving you small examples about a budget. Just like that, our father and our parents who income, just like example, if our parents get 15,000 money income in a month, so he has to be expenditure below the 15,000 money. So what is budget? A money that is that is spent by the householder and our leader only for the through of the 1 month is known as the budget. It means through the budget we continue and save our lives. So that this is the text chapter of class 8 social science. Now I wanted to give you the 3 questions from these chapters. First, write down. What is tax? What is tax? Second, explain the GST. Explain the GST. And third questions, where government need the tax? Where government need the tax? Okay, so just to do that yourselves. So this chapter today we'll read about our taxes, the tax given by the people to the government to only for the public welfare. If any doubts, just comment me. Okay, thank you.